Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very grateful practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong, created over 30 years ago by Master Chen Yilin. Qigong is an ancient practice to balance. Good morning, Lynn. To bring into balance our mind, body, spirit, soul. How about that? So we work. Hi, Judy. Nice to see you. Hi, Jude. So, what we do is we do movements and we visualize and we feel and we use sound and light to help to uh, connect and be aware of the connection. Hi, Patricia. Of ourselves with the earth and the universe and each other. So let's enjoy this unification as we bring in peaceful joy today. So we're using peaceful still, peace, and we're adding the emotions from the five elements. So yesterday was happiness, and today we'll bring in joy. Hi. Oh, hi, Maria. Oh, you're in New York. How exciting. Okay. Thanks for coming by. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart, little bend in the knees, the shoulders just sink down, let them sink. Maybe bring them up for a second, or back, or forward, so then you can feel what sinking feels like. Elbows come out a little bit, a little space between your fingers. Start to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And at this point, your out breath may be 2 or even more times the in breath length. I'm going to drink a little bit of water while I'm doing this. And feel yourself start to come back together. Maybe already your mind has been running off with all the things you're going to try to get done today. So we're going to close our eyes if you can. That helps to bring the mind in. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Now that's connecting our front and back main energy channels. Get that chi flowing. Tuck your chin in a little bit, aligning the neck with the rest of the spine. Feel your spine strong and long and straight. Shoulders come down even more. Muscles soften. You're just holding this position effortlessly. Smile starts to come up on your face. Now, you could feel it coming up as you align. You have that little joy coming up. Or you can do the smile, which helps to bring up the joy. And then when you're ready and you're just feeling so happy, connected between heaven and earth, start bouncing from the knees. And you can go, hi Alicia, hi Susan. You can go and focus from the ground all the way through your body, out into the universe, and in the center, allow yourself to see a brilliant sun. It's so beautiful, it's so loving. The heart of the universe. You can think of it as the heart of the Creator. How does this, let's say that different. Okay, so that's not coming out, so something else popped in my head, and what we're doing today is bringing in peaceful joy. And joy is with the heart system. So that's our connection there. So see that brilliant sun as full of joy and allow it to just pour down this joy on you, through you, to bring in joy of the universe, unconditional love of the universe, unlimited amount of joy coming in through you, healing you and those around you, and filling you up with this healing energy of joy that you can just splash out on everything and everyone around you with kindness, compassion, and forgiveness. Now we have our hands up over our heads for 5 minutes of bouncing to live to 100. So when we have our hands up, we want to just let the wrists go, and your hands are just going to flap depending on how fast you are bouncing. So slow down and then speed up a little bit, and then you'll notice if you're actually holding them, or if you're trying to do it yourself. So we're going to intend to totally release the wrists so the hands just flap, because that is going to give them a good massage, waking up all the chi in the 6 channels that are meridians that run or start in the hands. And then of course when we're bouncing, we're also stimulating the feet. And there are 6 meridians that start in the feet. So let's just see that as giving ourselves a whole body massage. And it's like so like when you go to, sometimes I think Target has been doing that, where the lights are off to save energy in the like the freezer compartments, but then when you walk down the aisle they turn on. So let's think of us as turning on the lights throughout our entire body, and just being able to see everything so clearly, and just being so happy about it. All right. Hi to Mary. Thank you for your lovely thought, comment. Hi Shelby. Hi Christine. Thank you to everyone for all of your wonderful comments. I appreciate every single one of you. We really have to figure out how to have a Zoom thing. Maybe one of these days we'll come up with a day and we'll make a Zoom party after our practice or something, like on the weekend. All right, if you like that idea, put it in there, because then it will stay in my focus. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Let go of the wrist, let go of any tension in the shoulders. Your body's holding this position and you're bouncing, and there's not that many, I don't know which ones, but some of you may, which muscles are in charge of this, but we don't have to have any of the other ones working. Everybody else has a free ride for this, and just feeling the happiness and joy and peace and contentment and gratitude flowing through us, nurturing every cell, every tissue, every organ. Few more seconds. If you started late, you want to do your 5 minutes, and keep going, and you can join us anytime. And And then we'll slowly allow our hands to come down. And then allow your body to keep bouncing as you go side to side, letting letting the shoulders guide you in this one. And if you can still have your eyes closed, that's great. If you need to have them open for balance, that's great too. If you find yourself doing a practice and you just can't close your eyes, first ask yourself, can I close my eyes? Or why are my eyes staying open? And then just go with it. Because if it's because your mind's just going dun da 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 galloping around, then you might want to hold yourself in a position like forming of yin and yang, or prayer position. This does a beautiful circle through your heart. Heart comes out the palms, right? And back. So it's a beautiful circle. And it's very, very calming. So you can always do something like that if you feel like, why can't I close my eyes? My mind won't stop moving around and around. Then give yourself a few minutes. You don't have to follow me the whole time. You can, but you can also, which eventually is what my intention for you is for you to listen to your own body and what it is telling you is best for you right now. So, okay, very good. Let's do our shoulder shrugs and open up the neck and shoulders and bathe the brain. So happy to have a healthy brain, youthful brain. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Now I can feel more like a little inflammation today, which I felt yesterday too, and release your shoulders down. And I think that might have had something to do with all those cookies I ate over the weekend. And so pay attention to what happens with your body. Like, it's like, wow, everything's really easy to move. And then check what you've been doing. What was your activity level the last few days? What was your diet? How were you feeling? And these are all ways for you to, let's do one more, to become aware of what is best for you. Say, wow, I feel really good when I went for that 1.5 mile walk, or I actually did feel better yesterday, or I didn't feel well. What did I do? Oh yeah, I was sitting at the desk all day, So it's just kind of giving you feedback, and it's becoming aware of our feedback that helps us to heal and also to gain that balance, like we were talking. That's what Qigong does, is helps us to be aware and regain our balance. Awesome. Okay, so let's continue with our tapping and cupping, and we're going to start using knuckles, thumb knuckles, or whatever works for you, or fingers. And I tend to use a group of 3 fingers, and we start on the cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Completely healed, completely healed. Send beautiful yellow light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 more just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're bringing in peaceful joy today, so let's do it as we tap. Beginning of the eyebrows. Dark, beautiful dark blue light. Joyful dark blue light. Cup the top of our heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Base of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come down to your C7. Massage this. Open, open, open. Realize that this little area is so important. We need our chi to flow through. Our nerves are going through this area. our our arteries and veins. You know, there's capillaries. I don't know what size anything is in that area there, but everything's got to flow through. And when we get all tight with our muscles, then, you know. So let's soften. Hi, Marlene. I haven't seen you for a while. Awesome for you to be here today. Okay, so let us go and clap our hands to stimulate our heart and lungs. Inside left elbow. And remember now, we're doing this in the order Master Lin gave us for the practice. At the same time, hi Barbara, you can go and do any of these anytime during the day. If you feel your heart, your lungs need a little opening, go ahead and do this maybe 9 sets. Especially if you have any kind of cold or congestion or something going on, you might want to do this in the morning, midday, in the evening, and just keep things opening, opening, opening. So it's just like sinks, okay? Plumbing. We've got to clean it out. Keep it running. If we don't run it, it gets all rusty. If we let our hair go down the drain, it's going to get clogged. So let's keep our energy pipes, our chi pipes going. Let's do this one more time. I'm not sure if I've done an extra one, but it feels good. It's also good just to help you wake up, isn't it? When you do these active exercises, we're waking up the chi, we're getting it flowing. So if you're tired, say, oh, I think I'll do a little bit of the active exercises. Let's say hello to our kidneys, cupping, giving some chi into those kidneys for our vitality, our energy for the day. Rub with the backs of your hands and then the palms. And then come down to the tailbone and tap with an open hand or loose fist. And then fold your thumbs in and find the little dimple point in the hip area. And you want to tap this. Now, I was silly and, someone had said, oh, you have arthritis, so I'm like, I'm going to get that arthritis out, which of course made my sciatic nerve, wherever that is, hurt for like 2 weeks. So calm down. Learn from my mistakes. All right, let's go down to the knees. And today, let's cup both sides of the left knee and send in beautiful vibrations. Here again, I tend to want to get everything done quick. And so let's soften it. Let's soften the vibration that's coming in. It's going in. It's waking up the chi. It's helping to release any problems with any joints, but gently, like with a symphony. Or another thought that I had, which I sometimes say, up on the toes, down on the heels, by the way, avoid this if you're pregnant, of adding more clay, like you're a sculptor, and you're adding more clay. Because sometimes when your joints hurt and stuff, it feels like, something's missing. So add that in as chi. All right, very good. So that's all our active exercises. So now we do our preparations before our healing movement. All right, so feet shoulder hip distance apart like we did, something like that, and feel, if you're a little wider or narrower today, that's awesome too. Bend your knees, spine nice and straight. The shoulders just say, oh yeah, I know. Soften. Elbows out, fingers open. Stretch your fingers and toes. Stimulate the meridians. Let's start in those areas and then release. Feeling activation at the tips of the toes and fingers. Spine nice and straight. Tuck your tailbone. See how that feels. Invite balance, physical balance. And when you're in that, you just hold this position effortlessly. And then let's go to our chi body and feel the chi. Feel your energy with intelligence. Feel the part that's not solid and invite balance there. And you might notice maybe most of your chi is zipping on one side. I seem to have like a, right now, this whole side here, it seems empty. So I'm going to invite balance. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose at this point if you can. And with the intention of having even in and out breaths. Without forcing it though, that's our intention. Then we say the password. I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. Allow yourself to soften even more as you feel you are not separate. You are connected, we're all connected, and we're all held. Every little cell of our bodies are held in love and light and peaceful joy. So we'll take our hands in front of our upper chest. Oh yes, and divine or connect to what's most divine for you. And I'm bringing in peaceful joy for all of us, but please pour all of your intentions in. And now see as if you're holding a beautiful ball of light, and you can have it any colors you want. With this movement, it's the heart element, so the color is red and pinks. That's not necessarily what your ball is, so just enjoy that. Whatever it is, breathe in, allow your knees to bring the body down a little bit as your elbows slowly separate your hands, and you can visualize and feel that ball of light getting larger and larger, even encompassing you. And then when you breathe out, your elbows are going to guide the hands back in, and your knees are going to slowly straighten, your legs are going to straighten. And this ball of light is going to condense. And as we're doing this, allow yourself to feel joyful. What does joyful feel like for you? If you want to feel joyful, go on, social media or YouTube or something, and look up babies laughing. Or whatever it is that you feel joyful when you witness, when you do something. Hugs are joyful. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to breathe joy in through every cell, into every cell, through every pore even of your skin. And as you're breathing it in, there's healing happening in every layer of your skin. In all the layers, all the organs and tissues, in your bones and bone marrow, and of course in the heart system, which is our fire. That's the fire element. Did you know that? So fire, right? Fire is anger up to hatred. That's how hot it is. At the same time, fire is the most joy. Equal and opposite. Yin and yang. Part of the human experience. And then you, because you are a practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong and you're here for whatever reason that's brought you here, you're learning to add in the positive part, add in the joy. There's a lot of hatred out in the world. Guess what? We're the lucky ones who realize that we can add joy to the world to help to put out that flame. So add some joy to the world today. And know the whole universe is backing you up. So feel the joy, the colors. Now last year Master Lin said when you were wearing red to have gold. I don't know if he mentioned that this year. But have some yellow with your red. Peaceful joy. Oh my gosh, that's peaceful joy, isn't it? Because peace is yellow and joy is red. Peaceful joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful universe. Let's take one more breath in. Feel yourself totally encompassed in joy. And then we're just going to hold that out and let it resonate through every pore out. It's way wider than you. Your whole chi field is vibrating joy. Take a few breaths in and out here. Feel the healing happening. And when you're ready, we'll come back in, and at the same time, let's just funnel it all into the lower dantian as a ball of light. Allow it to spin faster and faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, till it turns into a tiny energy pill. You tuck it deep behind the navel. That was gorgeous. I'm boiling. Rub your hands and rub your face. And rub your ears. Anybody else get like so hot? My head's on fire right now. I'm sweating. All right, one big breath in. Let 10,000 hands come out of your body. Ask it to happen. And allow the universe and say, thank you for all the peaceful joy you can give me, and I absolutely promise to spread it around in all of my dealings today and in all my thoughts to myself, right? So give yourself those peaceful, joyful thoughts. It's a great way to heal as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.